Hi, I'm Shannon with AMRA, American Mining Rights Association. And we're curious, are you guys as fed up as we are with your public lands being closed, being gated? Places that you used to hunt, that you used to like to fish, that maybe you used to like to camp, are now gated and they're closed? You ever wonder why that is? We're fed up with that stuff too, guys. That's why we formed American Mining Rights Association. You know, a lot of people think of the name American Mining Rights Association and they think that all we deal with is small miners. And to be honest with you guys, the largest percentage of the things that we deal with have nothing to do with mining at all. It has to do with public lands being closed. And yeah, we're fed up. It's why we formed AMRA. We can go just 2 miles from here and show you 2 different gates that the Forest Service or BLM have put up to block you from your own lands. You know, I used to probably be just about like you. I'd sit at home, I'd read the news, I'd talk to friends on Facebook, you know, go to a meeting or a public lands group, a hunting, fishing, gold mining club, whatever it is, and we used to bitch endlessly about all the closed roads and that nobody was doing anything. We are. We're doing probably more than any other group out there to keep these public lands open. We're holding people like the Forest Service, the BLM, the EPA, all of these different agencies accountable. We've even broke through Trump's firewall and have a line of communication with the Trump administration, and we're working with the heads of these agencies that Trump has now replaced these people with his people to try to stop some of this insanity that is this agenda that these guys have. I hope you're as sick of this crap as we are. And guys, here's the thing, is we have about 15 people that volunteer their time every single day for over 5 years to fight like what we do. They volunteer their time. But you know what? It's pretty expensive to do this, traveling around all over the western United States, meeting with BLM, representing different people, offering free legal advice, free legal support, all of these things. Guys, when somebody comes to us for help, we don't ask them for money. What we do is we ask ourselves, how are we going to pay for this and how are we going to help this person? That's where you come in. If you're pissed off and you're sitting at home watching this right now, you know what? We could really use a donation. $10, $20, $100. For $200, you can join AMRA and you can get access to all of our mining claims. Heck, we're working on claims in Alaska right now. We've got 5 other states with claims. Over 100 claims. $200. It's tax deductible. If you're really pissed off, do something. Don't just sit there and bitch at home.
AMRA fights for the individual miner. So it gives us a voice that you would normally not be heard when you're a single individual, but altogether, we're a stronger voice.
One of the main goals of AMRA is to educate you guys and give you, first of all, give you a place to go, give you the tools you need to research the land and find out if it's open. I know Shannon's mentioned before that we're going to be doing a video on locating your own claim. That's coming too. So those are the kind of things that at AMRA is our goal. Our goal is to help the small miner get the access, figure out if the ground is open, can you prospect there? Keep these government agencies from just steamrolling the Joe the prospector that the LEO comes up to him and says, you can't go there. Well, our job is to educate you enough that you can go to the law enforcement officer and tell them, well, as a matter of fact, I can prospect here, and this is why.
Things like this. Stop, no motor vehicles behind this sign. Closed to snowmobiles and motorized equipment. Violations punishable. This is what we're talking about, guys. This road here has been open for 100 years. It's been around since the miners came here in 1848. If that's the case, under RS 2477, they can't close this road by law. Do they care? No. So what do you have to do? You got to sue them. That's where you guys come into play. We want to sue them. We just drove 300 yards. Here's another sign. Forest Service. Did you know that under 2813.14 of the Forest Service manual that it states that they can't close, lock, and block a miner from legitimate access to their mining claims? Do you know that? Do they care? No? Here's another one. What does this even mean? Illegal trail. Anyone developing, maintaining, or using an illegal trail for motorized travel, mandatory court appearance. What the hell does that even mean? An illegal trail? This is a road that's been here for 140 years. Wow.
What I like best about AMRA is the camaraderie. It's not every person out for themselves. It feels more like a family atmosphere. If somebody over here is having an issue, everybody steps up. You know, it's kind of like the kid on the playground that gets picked on all the time. You know, eventually people will step up and help him from being bullied. And that's kind of like what AMRA is. We're the anti-bullying. You know, it's what AMRA is.
This is another prime example. This particular gate right here, this was put up just a couple of months ago by the Bureau of Land Management, BLM. And they blocked all of the people that like to use this public land, but more importantly, they locked and blocked valid mining claim owners from accessing their claims from lode mines and everything else up here, and they put a lock on this. What we did is we explained to the BLM what the laws are concerning that access, and you know what? They conceded, and now they have access through this gate. But let me ask you a question. Who else do you know out there in the public world that actually fights for these people's rights? Who? We can only think of us. And you know, the funny thing is, guys, we don't do this for notoriety, and we're not trying to make friends, because frankly, I don't really care who I piss off. Somebody's got to do this. Think about the next generation, because if we don't stop this now, they're going to gate everything. And that's just a fact. Folks, make a difference today. Help us to maintain and secure the access to our public lands for the current miners, public land users, and future generations. Donate to AMRA today simply by going to our website, AmericanMiningRights.com, and click on Join Us or Donate.